Ready to go.
Hi, and welcome everybody to another edition of the Winner's Circle Sports Betting Podcast on the OSGA Sports Betting Channel. And as always on the Winner's Circle, I'm joined by my cohort and fellow professional sports handicapper, Mr. Chip Chirimbus, who's right now in Las Vegas. Chipper, how are you?
I'm great. I just closed the preseason with 6 straight winners, including game of the year in the preseason. Imagine that. 2-0 at best bets for this on the year, but 7-3 overall. You know, really great that football's here. Big college weekend coming up. We've got games Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So the NFL comes in on. It's a great time of the year for us. I mean, baseball.
Yeah, it's like Christmas. Like Christmas, right, Chip?
I really love it. I really love it. If we can just put out a few winners there in baseball as well, things would be great.
Yep. So, the college football slate upon us, just like Chipper said, we are taping on Thursday, the 2nd of September. We're going to be talking about 2 games that take place on Saturday, the 4th. So the lines we use today, folks, are current and they're subject to change depending on when you view the video. So Chip, a really good matchup in my estimation. LSU at UCLA. UCLA has a game under their belt already. LSU coming off that disappointing season last year. What do you got for this game?
And it is an interesting game, and on a number of different levels. You're right about LSU. First non-winning season since 1999. And, they were 5-5, but they didn't look good at 5-5. Ross, they had 3 games where defensively they gave up over 600 yards from the line of scrimmage. And I don't know if they've gotten that much better, particularly in their preseason, the camp. From what I understand, they've had major injuries to the offense. Their 2 top running backs are limping all over the place, and their quarterback the first day gets carted out with he had a hand injury actually. Meanwhile, the Bruins have had 4 straight losing years under Chip Kelly. Are we looking for them to all of a sudden turn the corner? He's got it. There's no excuses now. He's got every player that's there is his player. Coming off a huge win against Hawaii, 44-10, and it wasn't even that close. And the thing is about that game, what bothers me is I would usually like to play against the Bruins here because of the way they beat Hawaii, and Hawaii was so physically outmanned. They could not, they just were pushed around. You could see they were smaller. And I think Kelly even called the horses off here because I think he had 34 points in the second quarter and he could have really routed them. They got a number of transfers that have come to UCLA, and they were pretty productive. The kid ran for 3 touchdowns from Michigan, I think is where he came from. Yeah. And they had two other skilled players. So they ran for 244 yards. Now, granted, Hawaii wasn't a big powerhouse, but like I said, that's calling off the dogs in the second half. So I think the Bruins might surprise here because originally I was thinking LSU was going to be the side. I got a Southeast Conference team playing the meek Pac-12, and I don't know. It may be great for college football. I think if UCLA can play them tough and possibly even win this game, I'm going to take my chances. I'm going to switch. I'm going to take the Bruins here at home. Maybe they got a new outlook and a new spirit, and the mojo's working for them. They've got a game under their belt, Ross. And
yeah.
By the way, this LSU team's been totally displaced by Ida. They haven't been training at home at all. They've been on the road, and sometimes that's actually a positive thing because there's camaraderie that happens when teams are together. Maybe that's happening with the Saints right now. It happened when they were displaced by Katrina, but I think in this situation where they haven't had a game yet, I think LSU may be in for a battle here.
Yeah, I agree with you. And that running back is Charbonneau from UCLA. He was with Michigan last year. He looked really good. The only concern I have is that quarterback from UCLA. He's a veteran. He's got to play much better than he did a week ago. And I think he will, So I agree with you, Chip. I think there's value here in taking UCLA at home, catching 3.5. And anyway, having said that, I'm going to take Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I like him. Go ahead. I took a chance with him here.
Yeah. So
we can put, but you never can tell what's going to happen because
no, especially early on. It's early in the year.
I just hope guys aren't returning punts from the 1 yard line going in the opposite direction.
Yeah, boy, oh boy, was that a double
poorly coached team?
Yes, we're referring to Nebraska, folks.
Right.
So anyway, I'm going to take a look at another Pac-10 team. Oregon will be number 11. Oregon will be hosting Fresno State. And right now, Oregon is a 21-point favorite. And similar to what Chip just alluded to in the UCLA game, UCLA with a game under their belt playing against an LSU team playing in their season opener, Fresno State is coming off a shellacking of a really pitiful FBS team in UConn, 45-0 last Saturday. I mean, the Bulldogs held UConn to a mere 107 yards of total offense in that contest. Now, granted, they're stepping way up in class, but they do have 19 returning starters, and they move the ball offensively as well, over 500 yards of total offense last week in that win against UConn. And here's the thing, folks. You look at Oregon last year, and their major deficiency was on the defensive side of the ball. And I don't see where they vastly improved in that area. Yeah. Secondly, Oregon, who do they have up next? They're going to Columbus, Ohio to take on the number 4 Ohio State Buckeyes next Saturday. So this looks like that proverbial look ahead spot. Yeah. And look, I'm not going out on a limb and calling for an outright upset here, but I do like Fresno State. I think they have plenty of offense to give the Oregon defense, issues, and they'll have a tough time stopping the Ducks. But I think the 3-touchdown underdog is going to get inside the number here, Chip. I'm going to take Fresno State plus the 21 at Oregon, and Chip Chirimbus is on UCLA plus 3.5 at home against the LSU Bayou Bengals, or otherwise known as the LSU Tigers. Yes. Until the next time, for Chip Chirimbus, I'm Ross Benjamin. Thank you for watching, folks. Don't forget to subscribe to the OSGA Sports Betting channel. And when you subscribe, make sure the notification bell and anything we publish will be sent to you immediately. And also give the guys a like. I mean, we put in a little time and effort into this video. We're trying to make you happy. It doesn't take much to make us happy. Just hit that like button. Until the next time, good luck and God bless.